Okay, so got some time to kill, so let me do this here. What's my next sequence? Sequence 7. Playing politics. That's Evie. No. Here we are. Let's get on with the story, eh?
Like that now.
Way to shoot me, guys. Real nice of you. Appreciate it. Come on, nice little suit for Jacob, huh? Pretty pimped out. Playing politics, Jacob hunts for the Prime Minister Disraeli at the Syndicate Club to trace the mysterious bee who's planning Disraeli's assassination.
All right, B. Who are you and what's your game?
Do you feel it?
Is that better?
No.
Then you'd better come closer. The chill will pass. I could really make a difference in this country.
Well, why don't you?
Why don't I what?
Stand for Parliament. Didn't you say someone was resigning?
Yes, or...
Thomas, was it?
Yes.
You could stand in his place.
It's a lovely thought, my little schemer, but I doubt I would even gain the nomination.
I mean it. You should do it.
Yeah, do it.
Well, that's very nice of you, dear, but it would mean spending far too much time away from you.
Oh, Stephen.
Look at these two lovebirds, huh?
There's a chill in the air. Do you feel it?
Let me warm you up, my dear. Is that better?
No.
restricted. What is restricted if but a little nuisance? Still gonna get there.
I wonder if anyone's been killed.
Turn around, my guy. Let's come and get you.
Hey, who do you think you are? Barging locals out the way, there ought to be a law. What the blazes was that? I've got a... Better see what that was.
Yeah, you should investigate. You never know.
I'll put it down to the government, all for the toffs and no. I have a good shot! Look! He's back!
And so the Russians thought they
Do not kill any guards.
Well, if it isn't my dear old chum, Mr. Disraeli. Now, Prime Minister, which of your friends is about to stab you in the back?
The Corrupt Practices Bill is a
an
vital
exception.
step in reforming our government.
But
If
the
the
Russians
majority
did not
party is
know.
allowed to dictate the
Was
results
that
of contested
there was a
elections,
small
we can
goat
scarcely
cart
call ourselves free.
alongside the ridge, which
If
led
we yield
directly
up
to
our
their
rights bit by
unsupported
bit to
left
the
flank.
courts, we can scarcely
And
call
so,
ourselves free.
I
The hell?
ordered a detachment of my horse.
Are you serious? Wow, okay, so much for blending in crowds.
And so the Russians... Now, a lesser commander...
Well, if it isn't my dear old chum, Mr. Disraeli. Now, Prime Minister, which of your friends is about to stab you in the back?
The Corrupt Practices Bill is a vital step in reforming our government.
An
If the
exception.
majority party is allowed to dictate the results of contested elections, we can scarcely call ourselves free. If we yield up our rights bit by bit to the courts, we can scarcely call ourselves free.
Left flank.
This is so like you, Gladstone. You would rather throw your body upon the gears of progress than surrender one iota of power.
By God, Disraeli, you are a fool! I'll not stand idly by and watch you drag parliamentary privilege through the muck.
No, certainly not. You'd rather return us to the yoke of tyranny. Perhaps while we're at it, Mr. Gladstone, we could repeal Magna Carta and return the crowd to the way it starts.
Barging locals out the way, there ought to be a law against bad manners. I'll put it down to
Merely
the
because I
government.
do not wish to see government placed in the hands of judges, you would make these slanderous
Say what's
accusations?
right and what's wrong.
I'll not stand for it.
Then I shall obviate the requirement. Good evening, sir.
Do I need to tail him?
B, I presume.
Yep, gotta tail him.
Just saying it's
pleasure to meet you. B.
B! My name's Herbert!
And why are you following the Prime Minister?
It's just the job,
Hey, what's going on,
son.
Ruggers? How you doing, my man?
Payment.
Oh boy, snipers. All right.
Smug bastard.
Coming for you. Oh, I can't kill you? Shit. Alright.
Can't let that happen again.
Yeah, I mean, really. Got no chance.
Bloody hell! Where'd you come from?
Well,
Drop by and say hello, have fun, man. Yeah, no worries, Ruggers. Thank you for stopping by. Take it easy,
I
my
never
dude.
got his name. Old chap, big moustache, wore some kind of uniform. Who's ours, maybe?
What's his game?
Please, you'll kill me.
And a 3-story drop will shatter your legs and send you to the workhouse. Difference is you can run from him.
Tomorrow! My lads are going to attack the Prime Minister's carriage on the way to Parliament.
Perfect.
Why leave her alive? You just should have killed her.
No, please. Please don't. No more. No more. This is a ball bag. I don't do this. I'm a peaceful person.
Crimean War. Battle of Balaclava. It's always good to have history lessons. This is always one of the best parts of Assassin's Creed, where you get to read up on things that maybe you heard about in school or in other passings of life, or things maybe you never heard of. And now things come to light. Buggered off. What a term.
Enough. Enough, I'm done, alright? I'm fucking done. No more, yeah?
I'm fucking done.
Please, I surrender. No fucking more, alright?
Oh, she's done.
What am I gonna do? I need to get out. I need to get out of here. Gotta get out of here. It's madness, madness everywhere. Madness, gotta get out. Mercy. Mercy. I'm bloody done, alright? Enough. Enough, I'm done, alright? I'm fucking done. No more, yeah?
You did. Goodbye. So what's next? The bodyguard. Okay. So we just bum a carriage, make my way over there. Oh, you look like the type of guy I need. Well, you keep getting in my way, so I mean, it's bound to happen. Gonna go on the rooftop? Yep. Jacob plans to warn the Prime Minister of the threat to his life and question him as to the identity of the man in uniform named B.
So much for the house call. I'll have to find a way into that carriage.
Easy enough.
What's the meaning meaning of this? Who the devil are you?
Prime Minister, I'm your new bodyguard, Jacob Fry.
I wasn't informed of any new bodyguard. Who's your commanding officer?
Let the boy speak, Dizzy.
Madam, apologies. But we've learned of a threat on your life. And the Met thought it best to move quickly.
Threat? What sort of threat?
That sort. If you excuse me a moment.
Where'd they come from? Take on the knights!
On, you guys can't mess with me.
This is your last bout! See here! What's all this?
Not so fast, Your Excellency.
Carriage chase. Alright.
Hey! Get back here with that Prime Minister!
Everyone all right?
We seem to have come through unscathed. You have our thanks, Mr. Fry.
It was Gladstone. I bet my life on it. This is perfectly in keeping with this distinct lack of character. Show yourself, Gladstone! Show yourself, you feckless muck snipe!
Well, he's hardly going to be in the van with a cudgel, Dizzy.
Doing fine. That's a girl.
Damn, Gladstone!
Was easy enough.
Bloody man! He will pay for this!
Thank you.
Hey, how you doing, Pac-Man? Hi.
What do you
Going
intend
on?
to do about Gladstone, young man?
I assure you, Madam, Gladstone is innocent in this.
You ever played Assassin's
Tried
Creed before?
to kill my husband.
Well, we'll look into Gladstone. Perhaps you can help me with another inquiry, Madam. A gentleman with ties to Parliament, older, wears cavalry uniforms and has a large mustache.
You seem like a rough and ready sort of fellow, Mr. Fry.
Well, yes I am, actually.
And are you familiar with the poorer districts of our city?
Roughly.
Oh, is this another associate activity?
As it happens, I've been eager to tour the Devil's Acre. If you were to escort me, I'd be happy to assist you in your inquiry.
That strikes me as a dangerous idea.
Then it's settled. Come back here to Downing Street tomorrow night, 8 o'clock sharp. Good day, Mr. Fry.
But I...
Good day, Mr. Fry.
Woman who lives for danger. Well, thank the stars I leveled up to level 10, because these things would be much more difficult. Now they're just super easy. I'll take that. Benjamin Disraeli and Mary Ann Disraeli. I would attempt to read all this, but this is a lot. So whoever's watching, hopefully you can read up as well. Wait, she was older than him? Okay. Certainly doesn't look it. This guy born in Liverpool. Just like Ringo. Desmond. What the hell? Yeah, these are terrible renders of them. Look at this. The hell? Is that what's next? Driving this Disraeli. Oh, there is Desmond. Look at that. Not driving Miss Daisy, but driving Miss Disraeli. Ariana Disraeli wants to see the Devil's Acre, and she requests the help of her new bodyguard, Jacob. Now, is there actually a body in there, or is it just a head?
Madam?
Mr. Fry?
Ready to take the air? Devil's Acre should just be coming alive.
I'm afraid I must cancel our engagement. The lawn is crawling with scandal-hunting journalists, and I simply cannot be seen in the company of someone so...
I'll see them off. You follow along when it's clear.
Yes, yes. Be gentle, won't you? The press are notoriously touchy about any violence to their person.
Ha 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 ha. I'll barely ruffle a hair on their heads.
Shh, Desmond.
Desmond's.
That's yours, if you can get those chaps over there to follow me.
Right you are, sir. Blimey! Look! It's Squire Bancroft!
Best lead them astray before they tear me to shreds.
Mr. Bancroft! Mr. Bancroft! What's coming up next for the Prince of Wales?
Will you be performing Mr. Robinson's new work?
Who will you be playing?
Any comment on the notices for the play?
Oh, paparazzi, I led you astray.
Neatly done, young man. Dizzy ought to keep you on to deal with the liberals. Now, a drive is in order, I think. I certainly don't intend to walk the entire way to Devil's Acre.
I'm sure there's going to be trouble along the way.
Yeah, in the cart. It's the Prime Minister's wife.
I really must not be seen here, Mr. Fry.
Keep moving.
Let's go. Who's a good horse? You are.
In the carriage. Get after them.
That's the way.
Let us avoid these vultures.
Let's go.
Easy does it.
That's a girl.
Whoa, now.
Doing fine, girl.
Do not get detected by thugs in the slum.
What a rough place. Give me your arm, Mr. Fry. Let us see what the Devil's Acre has to offer.
Is your dog quite all right?
Oh, Desmond's fine. He's just not over fond of strangers. Or cats.
This is going to be annoying.
Do you know this gentleman is a... what was it? Yes, a costermonger, of all things. Remarkable how the working classes occupy themselves, isn't it?
Very industrious, I'm sure. Shall we go?
And so the vicar says, "Your pardon, Bishop, I thought that was the Eucharist."
I'm so sorry. I have no earthly idea what you're talking about.
Mrs. Disraeli.
You serious? I hope there's an alternate route.
Everything all right?
Oh, yes. I've just learned to whistle.
Right.
Wow. So this game is just trying to screw you over.
He's in trouble. That's why he's trying to hide. Someone must be looking for him.
You can move, child. Hey, what's up, Darkseid? How you doing? Alright, lady, grab my arm. Let's escort you through these slums.
Why, Mr. Fry? I do believe that man is drunk.
I expect you're right, madam.
I'm going to ask what he's having.
Perhaps you'd let me recommend something instead.
Alright, should be good to go.
Oh, Mr. Fry, look at those two.
Yes, they seem to be,
I've been married twice, Mr. Fry. I'm fully aware of what they're doing. God bless them.
So we got this, two guys. Good, your microphone is better now. I can hear you clearly. Well, I'm talking a little bit louder for one, but two, I did lower the game volume, at least what would be detected on the stream, so I guess the microphone is a bit more dominant this time around. Right, so I'm gonna have to kill these guys. Which I don't want to have to do, but I will have to. And this guy, I can just get him from the roof. Single these people out. So would you believe the dog that this lady has? It's called a Desmond. Or is it, people... Desmond the dog. What a little Easter egg, huh? Of course, you would know Desmond if you've played the other Assassin's Creed. Not sure if you have Dark Side, but it's a cool little, funny little thing there. Alright, so let's go this way.
What sort of meat is that man selling?
Best not to ask.
Why? Is it something dreadful? Is it rat?
I don't mean to be indelicate, given the present company, but another name for it is bow wow mutton. Here we are, the old one-ton pub. Best beer in the Devil's Acre.
Marvelous! Do you suppose we'll see a brawl?
Why don't you have a seat, and I'll fetch you a drink.
So this is a pint, is it? Remarkable.
Uh-oh. Blighter's coming after me, though.
Nice doggy.
Oh, shit. Get that some bitch. What an evil son of a bitch.
way, Desmond. Hand over the mutt.
You'll change your tune when me and my friends find you.
Now then, Desmond, to get you back to your mistress, whom I've just left entirely unattended in one of London's most dangerous pubs.
Yeah, run into that wall.
Well, if you never told your father how you felt about him, how was he supposed to know?
I never thought of it that way. I suppose deep down we all just want to be loved.
Just so. Here, have a sweetie. Oh, Desmond and Mr. Fry, I'd like you to meet... Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
John the Tosser.
Charmed. I think we better get you home.
Right you are, Mr. Fry. Come along, Desmond.
John the Tosser. I hope she's drunk.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the dog walker.
Now, let's not do something we'll regret.
Oh, please, come find me. I'm all for it.
Watch it! He's a feisty one!
It's just far too easy. I am far too equipped to do this. This game has great atmosphere, music, graphics. I like it. Yeah, it's very nice. I mean, the game before it, Unity, is, believe it or not, the one that's in Paris. It looks much, much better. This one came out after Unity, but I guess maybe because they were focusing more on consoles at the time, they kind of downgraded the looks. Because on PC, AC Unity looked amazing, but it ran not that great unless you had a really beast PC at the time. So Syndicate, it's different, has a lot more color, has a lot more pop to it, but Unity was very realistic. Right, so let's get out of here.
Walk on, girl.
Well, I must thank you for a most energetic and enlightening evening, Mr. Fry.
No, thank you. Perhaps now you might tell me about the man in the hussar's uniform.
Quite right. Lord Cardigan is the gentleman you seek. Tiresome man. Always blathering on about his military adventures.
Do you know where I might find him for a private conversation?
I do indeed. He's in town now, as it happens, campaigning against the Corrupt Practices Bill. Perhaps you could catch him in the Palace of Westminster.
Who's a good horse?
Do be careful. The government could ill afford another scandal.
I assure you, I'll be very discreet.
Discretion is our name.
That's the way.
Keeping secrets is our game. Here we are.
Let's go.
Your stop, madam.
My stop. How delightful. Thank you. Thank you for a splendid evening, Mr. Fry. I shall be sure to speak highly of you to Dizzy. Oh, yes.
She likes that adventure. Good choice streaming something like this, in my opinion. It's different. I mean, I was streaming the other Assassin's Creed. I was streaming... What was I streaming? Unity. Actually, no, the first Assassin's Creed I streamed was... Well, actually, when I was streaming back on Facebook, I wasn't doing YouTube. I was doing the Assassin's Creed Chronicles games, so those are not like this. They were side games. They weren't really main games of the series, so what they were 2D side-scrollers. There were 3 of them: Assassin's Creed Chronicles China, Assassin's Creed Chronicles India, and then Russia. 3 different time periods, 3 different locations. They were kind of like, if you ever played the game Mark of the Ninja, kind of like a 2.5D stealth platformer. It was different. They were really nice looking games, but just in a 2D aesthetic. So, I mean, the whole thing, you know, unlike what we do on Tuesdays, when I stream here, this is from my house. Obviously, I don't have a camera, not yet at least. But with my computer, I'm able to stream this stuff quite easily, so I figure, you know, hey, let me just... I mean, not be a motor mouth like I am on Tuesday, because Tuesdays, you know, it's more of like, hey, Paul's playing the game, and then myself, Frank, and Paige, when we're there, we're kind of able to chat with all you guys and focus on that. Obviously, it's a bit harder when I'm playing the game here, a game that's very story-focused. But I do try to keep up with it, so thank you. So I have schematic to craft this. But I don't need it, because I already have all the Mac stuff. Catherine Gladstone. Notoriously untidy, you. That's one thing you can't have. Lord Cardigan, James Brudenell. I see. Yeah, I mean, it's different, you know? This is more of a story-based game, so... I guess some people might think it's boring, but I've always found the Assassin's Creed games to be very interesting and entertaining, at least for me. Oh, and this is the guy that, the Grand Master was yelling at in the other cutscene. That's what he's doing, okay. I didn't think he was such a tit. I'd love him. Oh boy. Okay, so the next story beat is, what is it? Pretty sure I'm gonna have to switch to Evie now. Yep.
Published in this edition. Cost for the year, exclusive of the Abyssinian expedition, total £50,400,000 for 136,000 men.
Kind of crazy that kids back then were just spouting the news because people couldn't read.
Provisional government searches for new monarch among Europe's royal houses. Daily London Courier, only a penny. Read the latest events of the day at home and abroad, covering politics, the arts, sports and scientific discoveries.
Okay, so where is, which is the one for Evie? What's it called again? Unbreaking the Bank. So Darkside, just out of curiosity, what are you playing these days? I was going by your name, I would assume Resident Evil Darkside Chronicles, but I would have to wager it's something else. Okay, so it can't be that far. Alright, Evie. My favorite fry. Evie pays a visit to the center of London after Jacob's assassination of two people.
I'm not telling you again.
It's gotta be Federline. Or Federling.
What has happened?
Your brother.
What's he done this time?
The newspapers are all over Twopenny's murder, and if that weren't enough, someone has stolen the currency printing plates. Was that also Jacob's doing?
I doubt it.
Now, no one trusts the bank or England's currency. There will be inflation, riots, manufacturing will jump to America for the cheap labor. In short, Britain is done for.
Jacob, you've really put your foot in it now. What if I smuggle the plates back into the bank?
Huh? Certainly help. Better yet, it would call into question the stories on Tupani's murder, which would restore confidence in the economy.
That's settled then. Britain lives to see another day.
Oh, and if it's not too much trouble, would you mind destroying any counterfeit notes you come across so they don't circulate?
Of course.
Right, Evie
It really is very good of you to help.
is too cute with these freckles.
Follow me. The counterfeit money is being spent nearby. Well, if you can call it counterfeit. With those printing plates, it's nearly impossible to tell the real notes from the fake ones.
Mr. Avalon.
If this gets out... Well, I've said this already. When people don't trust their currency, and we're already seeing riots...
Mr. Avalon.
I have the utmost faith in you, Miss Fry.
Locate the counterfeiter. Oh, here we go. Well, I'm gonna tail him from above, 'cause that's easier.
You two, follow me. I don't wish to be robbed on my way to the cart.
The counterfeiters.
Heard about the rioting at the bank?
They can riot all they like. We won't be giving back those plates.
What difference does it make? It's not like he has any real cash on him.
Since we've got the printing plates, it's all real cash.
Did you hear those crowds? Sounds like all of London is rioting.
Nothing to do with us.
I can't believe Jacob's managed to shatter the entire economy. Father was right. He acts in haste and repents not at all.
Where to now, sir?
Back home, if you please.
Have you seen the papers today?
You read about Tupani's murder? Yes. Terrible shame. But it worked out all right for us.
You're not worried that the police will be asking after you? Someone might have seen you going into the bank.
My good man, you're not worried, are you? Let your conscience be at ease. I am not responsible for it was a situation. If Scotland Yard comes except you know nothing else about it, I see you're given double your salary for your trouble.
Paid in your counterfeit bills, no doubt.
Here now.
As long as he's on my radar.
Come on.
Keep your eyes open. Anyone could be trying to get in.
Yes, sir.
Keep this place locked down.
Yes, sir.
Guard this place as you would the Bank of England itself.
Absolutely, sir.
Well, it doesn't say I can't kill them, so I'll do that. You know what? I can probably get them all. That's that achievement. So let me do that. Never mind. Oh well. Yes, kill each other.
Ready to bottle
No.
You won't get away! Right! I'm ready to fire! Drain you of your lifeblood!
I'll just kick you off. Or you want to shoot me? Alright, so that's that, but what's burning counterfeit money? Where is that now? Here we go. Okay, that didn't quite work. This, like, really should have been the same thing, but okay.
Now to sneak these back into the bank.
That won't look good.
Let the civilians into the bank.
This'll be the ruin of us!
You have a lot to answer for. I want you to tell me if this money's real or not. Come on, then.
Something must be done. You all should be ashamed.
This is an outrage!
Slackers? That should be rhyming slang, mate!
Good will come of that, you'll get you, mark my words. Don't think you're getting away with that just because you're over there. I shall not leave without my pounds, my shillings and my pence, sir. I've read the papers. This'll be the ruin of us.
You have a lot to answer for. I want you to tell me if this money's real or not. Come on, then.
Something
Keep
must
on like that, Nish, and you'll come to a bad end. Mark my words. Who's in charge here?
Return the printing plates.
Intruder! Raise the alarm! This is outrageous! Keep on the shot!
Yeah, baby.
I want answers.
Come on! Get her! I'll teach you a lesson. Watch out!
Yes, come investigate.
There. As if they were never taken.
Just come back out where I came from.
We work ourselves to death for you!
Okay, that's not it.
You hear that?
Speak to Aberline.
Darling, stay back.
Well, the London papers are running the story of how it was all a hoax. No more riots. Faith in the bank restored. Finally, I might get a quiet night on patrol. Miss Fry, I can't thank you enough.
Glad we've averted catastrophe, Sergeant. Although it's Jacob who should be thanking me.
New entry in Evie's notebook. Entry 7. Philip Twopenny of the Bank of England is dead, and Jacob's flair for causing trouble has struck again. It seems that despite warnings that he must exercise care and discretion when dealing with the Bank of England, Jacob has proceeded in his most heavy-handed manner. The newspapers are reporting the scandal, questioning the security of the nation's currency, and it seems that in the ensuing chaos, a gang of counterfeiters managed to infiltrate the bank and make off with the printing plates for pound notes, actually endangering the security of the nation's currency. I met Sergeant Aberline, who explained the situation while overseeing an unruly mob. Prices in the marketplace had already begun to rise, causing riots. The sergeant predicted nothing less than complete economic collapse. I attempted to calm his nerves, but his concern was not misplaced. However, between us, we concocted a scheme to reclaim the plates and replace them in the bank. Once the bank staff found that the plates had never left the building, and the newspapers began to report the mistake, the public seemed to disbelieve the stories about Twopenny as well. Prices have stabilized, and any counterfeit currency has been destroyed. I remain alert for Jacob's next adventure and what new trouble it may bring. 88%. The story is chugging along. Alright, well, before I get too deep into this, it is getting late, so it would be wise to get some sleep. Before that, let me collect some money in the train.
Seems a letter has come for Jacob.
Do you think they'd be safe in the bank? Evie, a man couldn't have a better sister.
Raids, robberies, so much variety.
She never speaks.
Looking lovely today, Evie.
I wish you a pleasant afternoon, miss. Let it go, Canali.
On and after the meeting of Parliament, February 19th, 1868.
Not much of an afternoon, is it, Miss Evie? Wealthy bloke like you can afford nice things, can't he?
We haven't tuppence in the coffers.
Seems a letter has come for Jacob.
Okay, look at that. Wow. There's people just walking through the stairs. Look at this. Holy crap. I love when glitches happen in Assassin's Creed. It's just real low res. Look at that. I can literally see through that building. That's pretty bad. You can actually see the horizon too. Look at that. Wow. Just everything on this window is just so low res. Alright, that's enough. Good night.